as my maiden conference since assuming command at the Chief of Army Staff on 27 May 2021, this event offers an ample opportunity for us to brainstorm and interact on the state of affairs of the Nigerian Army and review our activities for the second and third quarter 2021 that are crucial to the stability of our dear country. This is with a view to coming up with new strategies for winning the war against terror and other violent crimes being perpetrated across the country. As you are aware, I took over command of the Nigerian Army at a very critical period when the nation is facing daunting security challenges characteristic of a volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous environment. This was rightly highlighted by the Commander-in-Chief, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, during my first meeting with him. During the meeting, the President reiterated his orders to the armed forces to decisively deal with all security challenges facing the country. Thus, as an army, we must strive to ensure we conduct ourselves professionally and respond adequately to threats against our nation in accordance with the Constitution. In line with the President's directive and my intent to build the Nigerian Army into a formidable force, I conceived the vision of having a professional Nigerian Army ready to accomplish assigned missions within a joint environment in defense of Nigeria. Accordingly, it is my belief that my vision would drive my command philosophy, which include professionalism, readiness, administration, and cooperation at the cardinal pillars. Professionalism is all-encompassing, and it entails returning to the tenets of basic soldiering, adhering strictly to customs, traditions, and ethics of our army, as well as upholding regimentation and emplacing transparent sanctions and reward systems. It also involves the need for discipline and good leadership in our operations. Discipline in itself entails doing the right thing at the right time and place, with or without supervision or prompting, and in tandem with our ethic, custom, and traditions, major or minor as they are, including our dress, salutation, and haircut, among others. Readiness on its own entails improved training, optimal resourcing, innovation, and being proactive. I shall ensure that adequate platforms and equipment are procured both locally and from overseas to engender effective performance of our roles as we improve our maintenance systems to ensure operational success and longevity of our equipment. Administration on its part entails engendering the right attitude and frame of mind that are essential for operational effectiveness. I shall therefore ensure good administration of troops is in place to improve morale. We will prioritize welfare of personnel, promote merit, celebrate gallantry, honor our heroes, and support our families. Cooperation entails ensuring synergy at all levels and cordial working relationship with our sister services, ministries, departments, and agencies to achieve our common tasks in defense of Nigeria. We have commenced building bridges across the services and agencies through robust joint interagency and intergovernmental framework to confront our current security challenges. As formation commanders and principal staff officers, your role is crucial to the attainment of my vision. And as officers and commanders under whose charge are placed men, material, and other resources, you are the key drivers of these highlighted pillars. You must therefore note that even if we have all the required tools and equipment, we might not achieve much without you providing effective leadership, good attitude, and acting professionally in all our conduct, in all our operations, and in all our activities. I therefore charge you all to immediately key into my vision so that together we can take the Nigerian Army to even greater heights. I want to state that the Nigerian Army under my watch will remain resolute and continue to chart progressive path toward tackling the security challenges confronting the country. Hence, I have directed that serious attention be given to sustaining and improving the tempo in all ongoing Nigerian Army operations across the country. I have also directed for the conduct of special operations, especially in North Central and Northwest region, to address deteriorating security infractions in the regions. Commanders must therefore glean from my command philosophy to ensure that operational and administrative proficiencies of Nigerian Army units and formations are sustained and improved upon. Commanders must seize initiative. Commanders must have initiative. Commanders must take initiative. They must take decisive action to defeat the threats in their respective areas of responsibility. I will not take or accept excuses. Gentlemen, we are to note, please, that failure is failure, irrespective of the circumstances. I am aware of logistic constraints affecting operations across the country, and I am glad to inform you that efforts are in progress to provide us with combat enablers that would enhance and boost our operations. Concerted efforts are being made to eliminate the threat of improvised explosive devices, which has been a major impediment to troops and our operations in Operation Hatin Kai. I want to assure you that I am determined to rebuild the fighting skills, capacity, confidence, and morale of our troops across the various theaters of operation. Training must also be given due attention that it deserves. In order to achieve this, priorities for the first quarter of Nigerian Army will include training and training. I will ensure that through functional training, officers and soldiers of the Nigerian Army are equipped with the right attitude, competencies, and skills to effectively undertake daring missions in addition to developing social and special operations forces. This would be closely followed by procurement that ensures appropriate kitting and provision of protective gears, weapons, equipment, and platforms. Let me, however, remind you all that while no effort will be spared in achieving these goals, it is command responsibility to ensure the sustenance and maintenance of all equipment. We must therefore strive to improve our maintenance culture to prolong the lifespan of our platforms and equipment. I have serious concerns and therefore very committed to restoring, developing, and improving the competence, skills, and competency of individual soldier progressively in his career up to senior non-commissioned officer and warrant officer level. Therefore, I hereby charge Training and Doctrine Command, along with the Department of Training, Course, and Nigerian Army schools to develop additional training, leadership training modules, courses, and curriculum to enhance the career of individual soldier. The aim is to develop the individual soldier's competencies to enable him conduct his activities more effectively, to adapt his command and leadership role as non-commissioned officer, senior non-commissioned officer, and warrant officer. We need similar additional leadership development modules and courses for our young officers to enable them grow as competent, effective leaders and commanders. We can explore officers and soldiers training leadership modules from other countries, even though we should be alert to domesticate them to best suit our needs and our environment. Sound administration of our troops is essential to their operational effectiveness and higher morale. Hence, troops' welfare and that of their families will also be given paramount attention. Welfare is not only limited to monetary incentives or promotion, but it also includes effective and realistic training, which will save the lives, the troops' lives, and avert injuries. Welfare includes genuine concern for the troops' well-being, care and maintenance of their facilities and amenities, even their challenges and hardship, sharing in their pains and joys, interacting with them humanely and with respect in accordance with the service provisions. Welfare as part of effective training would include guiding and mentoring of subordinates, appreciating their strengths and weaknesses, and being firm and fair to them in all circumstances. At this juncture, let me appreciate all officers and soldiers of the Nigerian Army for their unrelenting sacrifices and efforts in ensuring that the Nigerian Army fulfills its constitutional responsibilities. I will continue to demand that you redouble your efforts so that we can decisively deal with our adversaries or any group or persons that threaten the peace and stability of our great nation. In so doing, we will achieve our end state of ensuring a peaceful and stable Nigeria. I will also be using this conference to give very clear directives of what I expect from you all. So at this point, it is with higher sense of responsibility and respect that I wish to express the Nigerian Army's gratitude once again to the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari GCFR, for his strategic guidance and unrelenting support to the Nigerian Army. Tired colleagues whom we have specially invited to glean from their wealth of experience. On this note, it's my honor and privilege to declare the Chief of Army Staff Combined Second and Third Quarter Conference 2021 open.
The conference, with the theme, Developing Enduring Strategies to Accomplish Assigned Missions in a Joint Environment, will however provide a first-hand opportunity for commanders of Nigerian Army operations and corps commanders to interact more with the Chief of the Army Staff. Secondly, the conference is a combined one with focus on all activities that have taken place in the second and third quarters of this year. Thirdly, there has been a major shift in the security landscape of the country. The country is witnessing a spate of banditry activities, kidnapping for ransom, especially in the northwest and north central zones, as well as increased indigenous people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network activities, and wanton killings in the southeast as well as the south-south zones. The southwest is equally not left out, as there are reports of banditry and criminal activities being recorded in the zone. These security challenges, amongst many others, require a gathering of this nature to review our current operations and provide strategies to counter emerging and future threats within the Nigerian Army capacity. It is my fervent belief that this combined conference will serve a singular purpose by producing a blueprint for the myriad of challenges facing the nation in general and the Nigerian Army in particular. I therefore urge us all to make meaningful contributions based on our experiences and observations garnered in different appointments and operations that will lead to informed decisions towards addressing the security challenges. Finally, this welcome address will not be complete without appreciating the Chief of Army Staff for authorizing the logistics for the combined conference.
Right, if you are done, salute.